Join me to toast the butt and the hamstrings with our single leg hinge. Lead leg is the working leg, other foot kickstands back just for support. This hand we'll put on the butt cheek. This hand is going to dangle. We'll begin with a soft knee. We're going for 3 repetitions with 2 breaths at the bottom as a hold before we stand back up. Big breath in, filling this hand with butt, soft knee. Once this stops filling, we hold for 2 breaths. Butt and hamstring pull tight to stand us back up, showing off that belt buckle. Good. There's 1, 2 more. Breathing in, filling the hand with butt. Weight over the midfoot, soft knee. And hang out here. 2 breaths in. Gas pedal the front of the foot into the floor if you want more work for the butt cheek. Butt and hamstring pull tight to stand us back up nice and smoothly. Stop here if you feel toasted, or join me for the 3rd rep. Again, we hinge. If we want more work, we look over that cliff edge another inch. And standing tall, nice and smoothly and slowly, butt and hamstring pulling tight. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Same setup with the opposite leg. Same hand as the lead leg on the butt cheek, and we begin. Filling that hand with glute, tail feathers up, tipping bird as we lean over. Once we find the bottom, we hang out here for 1 breath, for 2 breaths. Good, and let's come back up with this 3rd. Nice and smooth. Stay in the shake. Excellent. Now for rep 2. Same thing, tail feathers up, filling that hand with glute. Opposite hand just dangles. Good. Stay heavy on this lead leg. Don't pass the work to your support leg as we stand on tall. Good. If you're toast, stop here. If you're bold, join me for a 3rd. Here we go. Again, I don't care how far down this dangling arm gets. We stop when that butt cheek starts filling and stretching. Hold. Hold strong. Let it shake. Stay heavy on that lead leg as we stand up. We're going to end up balanced on that lead leg. Fantastic. Pause the video. Take another minute, minute and a half of rest. Then we'll set up and repeat that same process for both legs. Welcome back. Here we go. Returning to our initial leg. Slight kickstand back. Again, not too wide. Feet are rather narrow. And we begin to fill that palm. Knee stays soft. Weight stays over the arch, over the midfoot of that lead leg. When we can't get any more fill, that's our depth. Let's tip forward an inch. Let's gas pedal that foot into the floor. 1 more inhale and exhale. Let's stand tall, staying heavy on that lead leg. Ending balanced on that lead leg, showing off the belt buckle. There's 1. Inhale to head into our 2nd. Fantastic. Good bit of work for the butt and the hamstring. We hang. We hold. And we stand up smoothly with control. Butt and hamstring, the stuff that was being stretched, pulling tight to lift us. Good. Last rep, if you got it. We sink. Butt cheek reaching back to fill the hand. We hold. and up. Beautiful. Switch sides. Whole setup switches, and we begin. Reaching back. Nice proud chest. Find that stretch for the butt and the hamstring. Tip forward gently. Gas pedal that lead foot into the floor. And hang. And lift slowly. Let it shake. Let it work. Collect yourself. Rep 2. Reaching back into that stretch for the butt and the hamstrings. Knee stays soft. And hold. And stand slowly, heavy in that lead leg. Last rep if you got it. And we begin. Filling that hand with butt cheek. When the butt stops swelling, that's where our depth. That's where we stop. Good. Hang out. Tip forward if you want more work for the butt and the hamstrings. And stand. Nice and slow. Make this brutal for yourself. Make it work. Make it shake. Fantastic. You have earned your right to rest. Or pause the video and join me for a little spicy addition of the hip airplanes into this hip hinge. Welcome back. Here we go. Okay. Lead leg is the working leg. Opposite leg becomes our kickstand. Same concept. I'm going to show you from the opposite side of my body. We are going to find that deep hinge for the lead leg. Here I have a chair for support. Once I find that stretch for the butt and the hamstring, here we begin. Belt buckle and shirt logo turn open. I'm pushing off the outer blade of my lead leg, blade of the foot, to help drive that rotation. Then I'm going to turn my belt buckle and zipper back towards the inner thigh of that lead leg. That's one. We're going for 2 more. With an exhale, I turn both open at the same time. And back. Last one. Big breath in. Pushing from the outer blade of the foot, feeling the side of butt cheek work. And back. Beautiful. Stand on up, nice and smooth. Let's switch legs. Last stretch, then you're scot-free. Lead leg is the working leg. Kickstand leg. Hand on butt cheek. Let's find our hinge. Find that stretch and that work for the butt and the hamstring. Feel free to hold onto a chair or a wall, and let's begin. Belt buckle and shirt logo turn open. Good. We're going to stay deep in this hinge as we turn the belt buckle back towards the inner thigh. There's one. Big breath in. With that exhale, we open. Fantastic. And back. Last one. Make sure we got good butt and hamstring stretch deep in this hinge. And third one. Driving, driving, driving. And back. E finito. Finished. Fantastic. Take yourself a well-earned rest.